What's up, everybody? I'm James, and today what I'm going to be talking about is pretty much what it says on the title, why I love my BlackBerry Passport, what I'm going to miss about Apple and other products, and it's not a comparison video, it's just me speaking from personal experience, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be talking about today. Now, I would be using my iPhone 6, but as I explained in other videos, I've already sold my iPhone 6, I don't have it, so I'm going to be using a 5S. Now, as I said before, it's not a comparison. And some of you might be looking at this case wondering, what is that? This case is what I was speaking about before, which is actually it's a protective case for your iPhone, but it's also a battery as well. It charges the phone. So now this one's dead because I've been using it, and like what will normally happen is that will light up, and then I'll charge the phone. Really handy. It's from a company called Mophie. Now I'm not like sponsored by Mophie or anything like that. I've bought like 5 of these for my iPhones. I also bought a mount from them, which in all honesty, it comes in so handy because I was able to mount this up, and I'll get into a story about that later. But one thing about them I do have to say is their shipping is excessively quick. Like I ordered that mount, especially during Christmas, and that came in within 2 days, and I wasn't even expecting that. But that kind of leads me to my first thing with what I'm going to talk about here, the things that I don't miss, and like what I don't miss anymore is the battery life. And I know that this is an iPhone 5S, but it was the exact same with the iPhone 6. And I don't need these cases anymore, even though they're a great product. And yeah, like the one thing, as I said before, the battery on this is amazing. Now, one thing I actually just learned about the Passport is that in the music feature, and you can check this out on Lil Byte 76's channel, because he actually has a tutorial showing you how to use the feature. I didn't know about it. In all honesty, like I have all my music on this phone now because, as I said in my last video, I was able to transfer all my iTunes over into my BlackBerry, and I didn't know you had radio capabilities with this. So all you have to do is actually, you know what, watch his video. He'll explain it, but I thought that was really cool because, as far as I know, I don't have radio capabilities with the iPhone. You just have to get apps from stations, which is why iPhone's good for apps, but so that's one thing. One thing I will miss about the iPhone is FaceTime, in all honesty. Now, BlackBerry has the same type of feature with their BlackBerry Messenger. So anybody with a BlackBerry, I can actually do video chat with, and it's so much smoother over BlackBerry Messenger than it is, like as an example, with Skype, which is one thing I always find funny about movies when they show Skype as being the most clearest thing in the world, and I'm kind of sitting there going, fuck you, it's not. It's never like that. Every time I use Skype, and I'm even hardwired in, my connection is horrible. I don't know what the deal with that is. You can have Skype on this and try to use it. It again, with Skype is, you know, so both phones have the video chat capabilities, and you know, I do miss being able to do that because a lot of people have iPhones. So when I'm bored or stuck in traffic, like sometimes traffic gets so bad here that you're not moving for like 10 minutes, and it was nice because I could just go FaceTime, have it on the mount that I ordered from this company, and then yeah, that was that. Or in between like my surveys that I do with clients, and I wanted to talk with my wife because sometimes I'll do nighttime surveys and visually see her, I could just quickly FaceTime, and then that was pretty much it. Now I can't do that with her because she doesn't have a BlackBerry, but she is really considering taking my BlackBerry Classic. The thing that I am really not going to miss is the touchscreen on the iPhone. I love having a physical keyboard again. I cannot stress that enough. My typing, the speed of my typing has doubled. My typos are so much more non-existent. I went blank there for a second. I have less typos on this than I do with a touchscreen phone. Now, because of how condensed iPhone is, you know, if you have big thumbs, it's hard to type with. The 6 made it a little bit better, but in all honesty, it was the same situation. My worst typing experience was with Samsung. I could not get used to that keyboard. Things that I really do love about this phone is the video quality when I'm watching YouTube. Now, me personally, I find the video quality is better on this than on the iPhone. That's just my personal experience. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on it. Now, with the playback, I find that the playback's a bit quicker, so that's another feature that I do like. One thing I'm really going to miss about the iPhone, and in all honesty, is maybe just the size, but once I got used to the size of this phone, it's actually not bad at all. Now, comparing the iPhone 5S, and this is not fair, because with the 6, I think it comes to right about where my finger is, so size difference is not too bad. The height difference, though, with the 6 is about there, I think. I'm not too sure. And yeah, I don't know, the fact that I have a radio on this phone and I now know about it, I mean, that's going to come in handy in a few different ways, especially when I'm trying, like if I'm just had a lunch meeting and I'm not needing to go in my car yet, but I see that my crew is going to start taking off soon. I can quickly go to this one station that we have locally and listen to it now. So that's great. Thank you, Bart, for showing me that. That's awesome. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. I mean, camera quality, I will admit the focusing on iPhone does go a little bit quicker with the BlackBerry Passport, and I know there are some tips and tricks on how to get the focusing go a bit quicker, but it does take a bit of time to focus, but once it does, the detail is very, very good. I find the detail very good. The front-facing camera, most front-facing cameras, the detail's not very good, so I mean, that's not really a comparison to make, in my view. The way the emails come in are fantastic. This is a little delayed, in all honesty. Even with my 6, when I bought this, I was looking to sell my iPhone 6, and I had all my devices connected. And I think I talked about this in the other video. This gets my emails before my laptop does. Like, that's just how quick and effective it is. So I'm really impressed by that. The other thing is that this has helped me so much with my business. I'm able to process payments. I'm able to track my trucks. It's what I need. App-wise, you know what? In all honesty, everyone knows it. BlackBerry's limited on apps, but that's because they actually take the time to put the proper security in to make sure that you're protected. Where Apple and a lot of developers, which is why so many of them flock to Apple, is they don't put in those security features. That's why all the apps always are constantly saying that, you know, it will give access this, and this, and it's just like, what is the point of that? Why do you need to see my call logs when all I want to do is play a game? So that's the thing. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, I do miss Apple. One thing I do miss about Apple is Siri. Now, BlackBerry has their version of Siri. Sorry, I thought I heard people screaming in the hallway. So BlackBerry Assistant, and in all honesty, with the way they both operate, I mean, BlackBerry Assistant will give you funny responses to certain things that you ask it, just like how Siri does. So definitely try that out. If you have a BlackBerry, try out your BlackBerry Assistant and ask it some really weird and random questions. I used to do it with Siri all the time, so I have been doing it with this, and I might make a video about that later on. But aside from that, those are things that I miss and like, and you know, it's an even comparison. Every phone's going to have its own features that are really good, that really appeal to people. iPhone had a bunch of features that appealed to me, and then it had a bunch of features that did not appeal to me. BlackBerry has some features that don't appeal to me, but I don't use them because I don't need to, and it has a lot of features that do appeal to me. So that's just basically my kind of premise on the whole situation. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm probably going to be making another video about some stuff that happened to me today. It was more of my vlog aspect of it, because a lot of it really kind of pissed me off. So anyways, hope you all have a good day, and yeah, thanks for watching.